It's a great initiative by Zahid. We need such sessions in Pakistan, especially trying to educate women to come forward and teach them and coach them and guide them to become, members of various corporate boards in public sector and private sector.
We should not wait for somebody to empower us. We should grab the moment with our competency, with our mindset to succeed, and with the confidence that we radiate in our own self-esteem. Showing resilience, especially in the most adverse situations, is almost a necessary quality, and showing that tenacity in personal life as well as professional life is what makes us succeed. And we should enjoy this success. We should enjoy the influence and the power, but wield it ethically.
So today we are here because of this very interesting workshop. It's got a focus on women and women in leadership positions, that is women coming onto boards. It's an area which I passionately believe in, because I feel as a country we have lost a lot by leaving almost 50% of our population out of these leadership positions. And that is no favor to our country. We need to get these people brought on board, not because simply of their capability, but also because diversity and a differing viewpoint always adds value. And there is so much scope and so much potential, because our boards are all male dominated, and so we are missing out on this very important input, both intellectual and emotional, that women can bring, and their worldview to make for a better corporate Pakistan and a better Pakistan.
Having women on the boards of directors is something which is a way of increasing diversity and stopping groupthink, जो कि हमारे लिए बहुत अहम है. इस तरह के programs जो कि हैं बहुत ज़रूरी इसलिए हैं because they help women get a feel for what it's like, and in a sense almost get coached. We need to have more programs like this.
I think it is very important for women to come on boards, because women make up like 50% of our population, and to ignore them in corporate leadership roles is unforgivable. We have a regulation coming from the SHRM-SCP to empower women and have them on corporate boards, which is a very welcome step, and I hope and pray that this can be followed through and we have more women come in as leaders in the corporate world.
We are really careful to ensure that we continue to uphold our values of inclusion and diversity, and we are very happy to be working with HR Metrics towards this end, and we hope that both the sector, the private sector as well as the development sector benefits from the resources and the opportunities that HR Metrics offers us.
Women on the board, they must come up from within organizations, they must be competent, and only the best then can come onto the board. And now, currently, after several years, I'm chair of the board. So you can rise from within the ranks, and that's the best way.
This is something which is very encouraging to see, that there's this workshop going on today, and women are being encouraged to take a bigger role. They are already coming up, but these are bigger roles, and generally, especially non-executive roles on board is a lot of responsibility without any pay. So it's a lot of your effort which goes in, but I think it gives women a chance to have impact on society.
It's important to have that diversity in workforces, and particularly in board of directors, because that is where the general direction and cultural values are established.
Women bring clear business value to the board as well, and it's not about having that one token woman on the board, but actually having real inclusive boards, and I believe women have a lot to add there. And the cases,
I believe we have talent, we have diversity in the newsroom, but there are some barriers. We have to break those barriers. I can see many women in different companies, especially in multinational companies, but in Pakistani media, we can see many women on screen, but whenever it comes to the decision making role, they are ignored, or maybe it's their own choice not to come forward. So whenever we work for them, we need to support each other.
This is one of the key areas in Pakistan where we need to focus. If you look at the global averages, I think we're really lagging behind. I think this is one of the key initiatives we'll do in the organization, and I think as an industry, we really need to think. Thank you.
When they will have opportunity, when they will have education, when they are given the opportunity to get inducted in the workplace, in the corporate world, and are exposed to different kinds of learnings, only then we will have a good pipeline of women who can come to that level where they start taking those positions. But having said that, unless we start giving women opportunity to come up to that level, even if there are not enough women, but giving them opportunity would be a very good learning opportunity for them, and they will definitely add a lot of value.
When companies promote their own in areas of excellence that they have within the companies themselves, they will be able to attract professional women on board.
I think the most important thing is the woman herself. It's not about always relying on people's support and resources. The first thing that you have to start with is your own self. So if you are confident, if you are capable, and if you are active, I think that's the first move that one should have to come to organizations and probably assert our own selves. And the second thing is that if whatever support we require, I think it's not about always receiving training and women are like this and are like that. I think it's more about requesting in fact men to accept women as they are. I would just say that men have to just give space to women, and this is all what they need. Just give them the space and they will perform. It's actually a change of mindset of men. I think men need more training to